Robbery in Los Angeles music and bands. However, I'm Makalo Medina with you here on Digital 4.2s. We're streaming over on NBCLA.com. This is, of course, News Raw. I want to introduce you to a local Los Angeles rapper. Here he is, Sacrifice. He joined us in our newsroom to talk about his new CD, Nexodus. But before we talk to you, Sacrifice, we're going to listen to your song called Blue Moon. That's off your album. Let's go and listen to it right now. Folks, so there you have it. That was Blue Moon. That's Sacrifice right there, the rapper behind that song. Sacrifice, again, thanks so much for joining us. We do appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Let's talk a little bit about the song, Blue Moon. Where does it come from?
Well, you know, that song originally came from a concept that I had of just all the things that I wish would happen in the communities and in the neighborhoods and whatnot, and just, you know, kind of sarcastic a little bit, you know, if it would happen under a blue moon, you know. So it's kind of naturally how it came about, you know. So there it is.
Well, the song is part of your new album called Nexodus, or a new CD called Nexodus. Talk to us a little bit about the album. Will it sound a lot like Blue Moon?
Actually, it's more nostalgic. It's like definitely a throwback record. Most of the songs have that same exact feel, more jazzy, just because, you know, the current state of hip hop is kind of changing, and I'm changing along with it, you know. So Nexodus, the name actually came from two words, next Exodus, kind of like a way of taking our minds to another place, you know. So that was the concept behind the whole record.
And on that song, Blue Moon, it was featuring Kavanaugh as well. You do a lot of mixing with artists as well. How do you choose which artists to work with?
Well, Kavanaugh, right? No, that's fine. Kavanaugh is an old friend of mine. She just has like the most amazing vocals. She's done a lot of vocal coaching for other artists and whatnot. And I told her, you know, stop that. Come and do a song with me, you know, like. And she put it down, and she did an amazing job. You know, I wrote the song, and I just told her what parts that she had to sing, and she just came in there and totally ripped it, you know. So I choose my artists based on how active they are in their, you know, communities, and how active they are with their music and whatnot. So she was definitely one of those types, you know.
Tell us a little bit about the name, Sacrifice. There's got to be a story behind that. How did you come up with that name?
You know, at one point, I just made a decision that I had to give up pretty much everything out of myself for not only the community, but for my music and for my family, you know, because I was trying to, you know, hold back for many years. And then as soon as I started to kind of just let it all free is when things started coming together. So naturally, the name Sacrifice just kind of came along with it, you know, so worked out. Stick with it, you know.
Now, we also know that you're working on, I think, your fourth album, right? After Nexodus? What is that like? Is it different from Nexodus?
Oh, yeah. This album is titled, the next one is coming out in March. It's titled Channel Zero. And it's actually coming out with a book. Because I'm working on a book right now called Letters of Sacrifice. It's actually poetry. So for all those who want to check it out, you can check it out on my MySpace page or whatnot. But the book will be packaged with the CD. So, you know, anytime or anybody who's interested in getting the book and not necessarily the CD, they can always do that as well, you know. But this album is definitely different because we're packaging the book with it, you know. So I think it should be interesting, you know.
That sounds interesting. You know, I'm also intrigued by how you kind of got started as well. We got word that you got started by pop locking. That got you into music. For folks that don't know what pop locking is, can you show us?
Oh, you want to see a little of that, you know, that little, you know, this just, you know.
Yeah, all circa 1987. Right?
Right. I mean, you can't do too much sitting at a chair, you know, but
That got you started.
yeah, in '84 actually, I went to see a movie called Breaking with my mom, you know, Turbo Ozone, you know, and it just, I just been on it ever since, you know, and kind of turned me on to hip hop, breakdancing, graffiti, and then it just blossomed into rapping and writing, actually in '89, and I've been doing it ever since. So this is not just a pastime for me. I love it. It's in my blood. It's in my blood.
Pop locking continues, I guess.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm gonna be battling my son on January 14th at the Unknown Theater. So, you know, it should be fun. You should come check that out when you get a chance, man.
So your son will also be pop locking as well?
Oh yeah, he's bad. He's bad, man. He's a lethal something, man. You wait till you see him.
Well, that's certainly worth checking out. We also understand that you have a label as well. It's your own label.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that, and what type of music are you producing on that label?
Well, SNS Music Group is the name of the label, and we kind of have moved into a different direction of hip-hop, considering the oversaturation of a certain type of music in the hip-hop industry right now. So we're more focused on making like mood music, you know. So all the stuff that we have is more moody, film-like hip-hop, you know, something you hear on a soundtrack, in the background of a soundtrack, stuff like that. So the artists that we have there, my primary artist is Tone the Bishop. He just put out an album last year called The Service, and we just signed a guy 2 months ago named Gino. He put out an album called Truth Be Told, amazing record. We also are responsible for West Coast Alliance, Divisions 1 and 2, and we're currently working on Division 4. So we're real busy. It's just, you know, I'm actually really tired because I'm always working. But, you know, it's all worth it. It'll pay off, you know, so.
So is the music like loungy hip-hop, like stuff you would hear like at a hotel lobby or something?
Nah, that's more something you kind of put you to sleep a little bit. It's more street. It's definitely old school, circa 94, 95, you know, definitely around that era, because we found that there was a lot of people in forums on the internet and whatnot talking about, oh, I wish this would be around still, I wish I heard this type of hip-hop again, and we decided to provide them with the need, you know, supply and demand, you know, basic needs, you know.
Well, Sacrifice, if folks want to take a listen to your song again, Blue Moon, or your existing album, Nexodus, or your new one coming out next year, where can they find you online to do that?
They can just go to my MySpace. It's myspace.com/sacrifice777, or they can also visit me on Facebook, same exact address, Sacrifice777.
Anywhere in LA you'll be performing soon besides the pop locking competition?
Unknown Theater. Yeah, actually I'm going to be performing in Santa Monica on January 2nd at the Trip. With DJ Loomis, my DJ, you know what I mean? We're doing it big, and we've been doing a lot of good shows. I'm actually going to probably be performing somewhere else this month, but we're still working out a couple details. So
it'll be all on the MySpace, I'm sure, right?
Oh yeah, it's always there.
All right, Sacrifice with the song Blue Moon and Nexodus, the album. Thanks so much for stopping by. We do appreciate it.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
We're going to play you out with Blue Moon once again. Thanks again.
Yeah, for sure.